The Diamond District is the average person's chance to enter a business and get rich. Sounds simple and straightforward, but yet it's not. You have to compete, you have to have some incredible intellectual and personality traits that can get you to the top, whether it be Ben Baller or Jacob & Co. or whoever. Right? There's 101 ways to get to the top, and there's a trillion and one ways not to get to the top, and you got to figure out which ones are going to get you there. You know, I build a company where you can be from anywhere in the world, call in or live chat, and someone's going to take your order, someone else is going to manufacture it, produce it, someone's going to take care of you in the store, someone's going to sort out the diamonds and do all these things, which one jeweler is supposed to be doing, that I'm not going to be doing. I'm going to be doing the job of putting together the team that gets the job done.
A couple years after high school, Max started selling jewelry on eBay, and he was successful. He hired one of our older friends from elementary school, and it was a two-person team, and then I was the third. At the time, I was a waiter working at a restaurant in Long Island, and Max offered me the position. I was making good money as a waiter, but he said, I'll give you a little bit more, just come work with us. There's a future in it. And I saw his vision, I believed him, and it was history since then. We started this thing. We didn't have any parents in the district. Most people have a family member, they have people to advise them, they have people to explain to them how to do the right thing, how not to get ripped off. Max didn't have that. So instead of the people that we thought were actually advising us and helping us, instead they were screwing us over. They were just taking us for everything they could have, taking the money, not help us out, and just try to, you know, the old greedy Diamond District way, where there's just greed and no one wants you to succeed. That's the problem. So they would help us out, but in reality, they were smiling in your face. But how's that song go? Smiling in your face. They want to take your place, you know? So that's backstabbers. That's what this whole block is. And the worst is I've seen family members, people, all their lives, they know each other, and then they stab each other in the back over some transaction, some bull. Families fall apart. It's notorious in this district. And thankfully, we don't have that situation because Max doesn't have any family members working here. Neither do I. All the people we have working here essentially start out as strangers, right? And we build that relationship and that confidence.
In New York City, almost everyone wants to be an entrepreneur. People from all over the world travel to NYC with dreams of one day running their own million-dollar business. Yet most do not succeed. But not in the case of Max Sood, also known as Max. He founded Trax Corp with only $1,800 he received from high school graduation. Through sheer relentlessness, hustle, and a creative mindset for growing and marketing a business, he has built one of the top jewelry enterprises in the Diamond District, if not the world. In this meeting, Trax is preparing his media and production staff for the celebrity clients visiting the shop this week.
You should be professional, and that goes for everybody. Even Karina, who came in here one time, sitting over here, sitting over there. Sit down, let's do business, let's get serious about it, and let's make something that works. Because one thing I can explain to everybody here is I'm not a dreamer. I'm not here to dream of accomplishing something. I'm here to accomplish it. That means that it takes all the focus of my mind to sit and get going. I have to raise my voice, I have to communicate, I have to make things happen. Right? And everybody else who's smiling and giggling is a lead weight on my ankle while I'm going for a swim across the Atlantic. Right? That's not business. That's not anything. That's a waste of time. We'd be in the same space doing the same with our lives for 1,000 years at that pace, right? Which is something I'm allergic to. Allergic. Simple business protocol. It's time to discuss ideas. It's time to focus and sit down and have a grown adult conversation. You know what I'm saying? If I sat here with this guy Scott Disick, I've been working on him with a Kardashian, whatever, coming down here. And he's trying to come, he landed in the Hamptons. He wants to come here on Wednesday, big celebrity. I can't flop on that. You think I was sitting here, Scott Disick would be here, I'd be sitting there like this, Scott? You know what I'm saying? He'd be annoyed. He would never come back here. You gotta understand basic professional business. when you're sitting here and discussing you know what I'm saying, a meeting like that. You know what I'm saying? It's crazy that should be a distraction in what the we're talking about. But nonetheless, this is what it comes down to, right? We want to be able to, and I put forth this personality. You got the cameras rolling. You got so on and so forth. This is part of. In real life, it could be a little unnerving, but you could also turn it into entertainment in a way. Wasn't disturbing. Come on in. You coming in or coming out? You looking for somebody? Whatever it is. Come on in, bro. Don't be shy of the camera and piss yourself as soon as you open the door. Walk in front of it and get to the client, bro. All right, go in. Don't worry about it, bro. Blow it up, bro. That. Bro. Sitting here, we're supposed to be doing a show. This guy's at cameras. Run the other way. Senseless, bro. All right, do another hour. All right, good.
Hey, what's up? I'm Peter. I'm from Puerto Rico. I'm a jeweler here in TraxNYC. I've been in New York for a few years. I also been with Trax for more than 5 years. The way it works here, if you don't make, let's say at least 50 sales a week, you're not a good jeweler. And I've done that for the last 5 years, so I've done hundreds, maybe thousands of sales.
Scamming and stealing is a harsh reality when operating a jewelry enterprise. Unlike most jewelry companies, Trax is vertically integrated. Marketing, sales, and manufacturing are all done in-house. In this meeting, Trax addresses his manufacturing staff with an inspiring pep talk.
I came into this office in 2009, right? It's 2022. I'm 34 years old. I think I was 23 years old or something like that. I came into this office. The rent was $9,000 a month. I was in here trying to make $9,000 a month of rent since I was 20. I've been there all. I've seen it all. I did it all. I sat here. I broke down this wall. I broke down that wall. I painted that room myself. I stayed here overnight. I painted that room green. I took the desks out of there and dragged them out the back. I've been here. I spent a decade of my life up here, just to build a business and to do the right thing. Not a slacker. That's why I take things seriously. I don't sit here, or some people have fear to try, or some people just dream and they do nothing to get to the dream, right? They want the Empire State Building, but they don't put one brick on top of another. They just sit there and dream and dream and dream, right? I have a dream to have a fantastic business that could employ you, that could give you good salaries, that could give you security. Never gonna happen unless I make it happen. Never gonna happen. I know that. That's why I put myself under pressure to make happen. That's why I'm standing here with these people and going through all of this extra stress. Didn't go to the Hamptons, not sitting on the beach, not having a luncheon, not having a laugh, not doing anything. I'm standing here pushing myself every day. What does that amount to, okay? I'm telling you that because sometimes I feel uncomfortable. I'll take on the stress, I'll take on the burden because I'm going to take on the reward. In ultimate reality, I want to make sure that you guys are going to get fantastic employment and do well. What am I asking of you? I want you to present you in a good light, but it is reality. This is not the reality that's scripted reality. This is indeed reality. Because this is a business and we have to function. Some people, especially people like Ivan, which I can present in a fantastic light. Trustworthy, hardworking, skilled, talented. No problem. 100%.
Yeah, those guys are coming in Monday with the lock, but I want to put the rose gold on the actual
I got the lock, bro. I got the lock. I got it. My main job here is custom production. So I overlook everything. And I'm back and forth with the sales rep. There's a bunch of sales rep downstairs. I'm going to a stone house right now.
Ivan, I need it ASAP, bro.
Okay, you need it ASAP? Just give me 15 minutes. Can you give me 15 minutes?
No, but whatever, man, whatever.
Okay, I'll drop it off right now. I'll go to you right now. I'll go. My phone is, my WhatsApp phone, fill up with messages. I gotta like opening up. It's like full, like it's crazy.
Come out.
It's just setting. You need to polish upstairs.
The lock is clasping okay?
We're gonna fix it. We're gonna fix it. Don't worry. Just assemble it now. Tell Eric to assemble it or whatever, whoever you're gonna use to assemble it.
Monday it'll be done?
Give it back to me.
I need it Monday. Like
Okay. You give it back to me. I fix the lock. I have somebody to fix the lock. Okay. All right. Texting me, hey, is this ready? Is that ready? I'm like, no, not yet. I'm gonna order the diamonds. I need to order the diamonds. I gotta look over it. I need to make sure it was casted, was it printed. This piece is almost done. It's just missing the rubies and the blue diamonds on the side, and then we have to assemble it with laser because we cannot use solder on this because the heat. If we use solder, the heat, the blue diamonds could change into green. Like you could change the color with the heat. When we submit an order, we have to do a CAD design.
This program, it's Rhino 7. This is the program that designers use to make any project. So you can see, like, for example, we printed in like a plastic, right? But they know the measurements and how much it's gonna be in gold, you know, like how many grams of gold it's gonna be, how many inches and all this.
The CAD designer is the person that creates the design of a pendant, or it could be a ring. So I have to like tell them the specific details what the customer wants.
Backwards and forwards, giving them different designs, different renders, changing it up just by a couple millimeters. But it's that little bit of detail that makes it count.
And according what the CAD designer does, I could calculate the cost price and all that.
Later, after we receive it and if the customer approves, we work with this 3D sprint program. It's attached to our printer. We put the pieces to print like this, and it takes, it can take up to like 20 hours, depending on how full and how many projects we have.
They disappeared. 4 hours. I went to the strip club.
Right here, my beautiful piece for these battle rappers, Shotgun Suge. Man, pieces coming soon, baby. Glow in the dark.
We still got a little bit of rhodium on the back.
Rhodium?
It's not fully finished. It looks like finished, though.
Yes, sir.
We're gonna touch it up a little bit more.
It's looking beautiful already, man. He's gonna love it. It's nice.
He's not doing any dumb. He's not greedy. He's not none of those things. He's reliable. He's everything. So, of course, that's the picture I want to paint of a person. I want to paint them as this, paint them as that. But that's not always the case, now is it? Right? There's a lot of people around and so on and so forth. So what happened, right? I don't know with Amir or this and that. You guys have free autonomy up here. Make sure you don't me over because my back is turned and I'm over there. Okay? That's number one. Don't play. I know you guys are bickering with one another, playing games. It's a high school up here. Something. Nothing gets back to me. Just keep it up here and it's all good. As long as you're doing your job and everything is on track, everything is going to be fantastic. But I don't want my customers to get over on their shipping. I don't want my customers to get over on their production. I don't want my customers to get over on their diamonds because people are around. That's all that is to it. That's on my mind because I need to be successful in business. I'm going to pursue every element of the business, make sure the people in the store are doing what they're supposed to be doing, the people up here are doing what they're supposed to be doing, the people in the mezzanine are doing what they're supposed to be doing the right way with the all due respect for the business. At this point of time, I've dealt with so many nasty people, I have something called paranoia, where I see shadows everywhere. And I deal with that, and I don't want to make my problems yours, and I won't. But nonetheless, this is the nature of the game, okay? We're going to make sure that everything's on track, and ultimately, all this energy that I exert to try to convince you to do business, a lot of people, I'm sure, would enjoy to watch and be entertained by. I want to strategize. I want to do things correctly. I want to make sure, and the end result is going to be what? more money for you, more security, more stability, paid vacations, and everything else. Because as an employer, I don't sit and make excuses of why this, because of that. Economy, virus. I don't sit here and run my mouth like that. I will perform and get my job done. That's the bottom line. Not this excuses. So don't give me any excuses either. There's nothing you will ever hide from me. Nothing you will ever do that I won't know about. I just wait and do what I gotta do. Do the right thing. Make sure my energy is focused downstairs. Everything is good. I don't want to say something is bad when it's not. Run it correct. Run it fantastically well. You can manage yourselves, and we're gonna come and make a beautiful operation. For what reason? For me to be a bad guy? No. To have a successful, stable life for everybody. Okay? That's what I'm trying to do, and that's that.
I do the quality control and shipping at the company. Okay? I've been here for about 4 years now. Anything that leaves this building that gets ordered comes through this room. All right? So what we do is we make sure the locks are working properly, the diamonds are set properly, nothing's missing, the watches, everything's looking perfect and pristine before it leaves this building. And we package everything up nice and professional so the customer's happy. Because you know how it is. You know, these days everybody unwraps stuff online. They get happy, right? So we want to make that experience something special. This is a $15,000 piece. Okay, this is what you call a custom piece. All right, so it's a little trap. So what you want to make sure, again, the diamonds are looking good. When it comes to the chains, you want to make sure it's polished. All right, because sometimes these guys working the chains, they kind of, you know, polish it, but you want to make sure it's steamed and polished properly. So when they open up this box, the chain is blinging, okay, and they're happy.
At Trax, employees have the autonomy to execute on their creative ideas. Here, Trax speaks with his marketing team about their upcoming tasks for the week to make sure everyone is on their A game.
This is the marketing department. So, you know, you could call the 3 marketing assistants, so on and so forth. And we want to be successful. We do a couple of things here. Do the Sapphire operation, which we started from scratch, and then we market the business and we work with me to make things happen. In order to be successful, you have to deal with reality, right? That's what I force myself to do. Successful, the sooner, the better. Obviously, today is an extremely complicated day. There's a lot going on in my head, but we're having a major shift, particularly in this department. One, we interviewed and experimented with 3 individual camera people that can assist with us, and behind us, standing over there, is a whole camera crew to conduct the show. What is that dynamic does that have to do with us? That leaves you to not have to hold the camera.
I would be like the marketing kind of manager in a way, controlling the social medias and stuff. People kind of like to call me Trax's assistant also, because anything he kind of needs done, if it's a little side project, celebrity this, if he needs me to come in on a Sunday or something and prepare something for him, I'll come in on a Sunday. But generally it'd be like the marketing manager, all these little ideas we come up with.
And it completely changes how we're going to play this business game. At the same time, we've got our list of celebrities. There's somebody else I wanted to put up there, Ben Baller. Okay, that's somebody we have to add to the wall, and you could add Greg since we're friends. Michael Rappaport is someone else. We have to fill out that wall. You have to raise this track stars higher. Nobody should be down here. They will be offended, right? Someone's going to look, and Gallant is going to say, who the f*** am I, an orphan? You're disrespecting that guy. For what? Because you don't want to raise this up a little higher and fix this up and make it nicer?
Jenny's right over here. We used to be in a little relationship. That didn't matter. Things fell apart. But Jenny got the job here as well. She started around 3 months after me. And since that 1.5 years, me and Jenny kind of took over this section.
And again, this is your idea, and I never want to take away from what you started and take something positive and make it into a negative. But let's do it correct all the way. I don't want to sit here and start this and rant about celebrities and rant about Sarah Snyder and have somebody offended down here, or look like this or look like that, or be like this or be like that. I want to have it correct. You have to have the drive to see something and make sure it works properly. Instead of stuffing people down here, why don't we move them up there? I think they'd be a lot happier. You also want to replace the Helga picture. Everything on this wall is extremely important, and you want to finish with all these crews and all these celebrities and all these things to make things happen, okay? We're almost there. Then comes Mickey, which is at the core of this operation to market this business, is people I could rely on, right? People I could have faith in, that they're going to accomplish what they need to accomplish. One of them is Mickey over here, right? And he has a big responsibility. He's conducting a lot of the Sapphire stuff. You're making sure that all these customers are getting what they need. So just anybody who understands, we stretched out a piece of tape over a piece of paper and started a business, I believe, right? You all bore witness to that. Okay? We did that, we made it happen, and guess what? It turned into a fantastic business. We have an opportunity between all these new camera people, what you have, the freed up time and all the skills here, to take a big leap forward. That is the business challenge for me. That's why I have the attitude I have. I want to take that big leap forward. I don't want to get stuck and sit here and say oopsie and daisy. And now I have to push myself to the extreme. I have to push myself harder if you guys are not keeping up, or so on and so forth, right? So we want to avoid that entirely. And on Jenny's end, we have projects. Don't make me think about this purple bracelet in the middle of the day. You got to be on top of that Monday morning and get started. I can't think about a purple bracelet and how we're going to order those stones amongst 50,000 other things and wait to somebody to prod and so on and so forth.
So basically, Mickey invited me over one day to Trax. He thought it would be a good day for me to come in. It wasn't really a good day for me to come in because he was kind of screaming at everyone and all the workers because something happened and a worker got fired. Tons of workers got fired that day. And he was just like having a business meeting, and I was just like sitting on the side. And I really liked the way that he was like talking to everyone. It was like really serious, and like he really wanted what was best for his company and his customers. And I thought it was a great opportunity to, you know, introduce myself and trying to get my foot in the door. So after that, you know, he was like, yeah, you can join, because, you know, he fired a bunch of people that day. So it was a good day, I guess, to come in.
Breezy, you do the best you can, bro, because all I can do is go crazy and whatever it is. So you do the best you can, but be conscious, keep the office clean, and whatever, and find something to do that's useful.
For Trax, I try to do, as you can see here, Facebook, Instagram, all forms of social media, run ads, try and get reach and traffic to the store, sell products online, and keep Max happy, which is the most important part.
What is the overall super objective that we could achieve that will make me calm the down? It's to be able to use the camera crews and the other things to make ridiculously dope content that will do fantastically well on YouTube, and thus freeing up our time and paying for the investment into what we're trying to do over here. That's really what it comes down to. Are we going to sit here and abandon how we've been doing things and do things completely different way? Right? Am I going to never shoot on the iPhone again and just start shooting on a real camera with a real audio? Will my audience like that? Will they not like that? I don't know. I have to experiment. I have to conduct a variety of experiments on that end, right? What format would they enjoy more? Because lately I've been experimenting. I've been successful with one thing, unsuccessful with another. And I thought the Joyner Lucas would be good. It turned out to be great. And then the 1 minute video worked. And then the long version worked. And then the Roman 1 hour video worked on a studio. And then I cut it this way, I cut it that way. You never know what the it is. So we have to conduct a variety of experiments, and we have to be very conscious of those results.
Yeah, you know what? Max is he's a go-getter. You know, he could be stern and on top of you, and but at the same time, like, you need tough skin to be here. You know, you really need tough skin to be here. And just from my experience growing up, I mean, I played sports growing up, so I know about all that. Your coach is on top of you and doing this and telling you to do this, and that. So I've been there, done that. So I get where he's coming from, but you know, it can be hectic in here.
Max has a big heart and offered opportunities to people with diverse backgrounds from all over the world. This is not common in the Diamond District, where the norm is to only hire your own.
He's an immigrant, I'm an immigrant, and he's kind of on his way to the top of the mountain. This mountain he built in his mind, and he wants to be on the top. He's being determined, and he wants other people who works for his company to be on the top as well.
Max doesn't really care who you are. He doesn't care where you come from. He doesn't really care what your background is. You know, he doesn't care what you look like, what your sexual orientation is. It's not about that. It's simply about how hard you work and how responsible you are to the company and to yourself and your duties.
They have to wake up in the morning and they have the same thoughts as me. Some people have those thoughts. I'm going to work hard. I'm going to come up with a way to get my fair share. That's what counts. That's what I could rely on. If somebody wakes up and they don't think that thought, that's that. Some people can only work with their own kind, I guess. I don't know. I see a lot of that, but I don't have a kind. I'm just me, bro. And I gotta find people that are ready to hustle and ready to build. That's all I look for.
Over the course of Max's business career, he has had to deal with employees stealing, celebrities trying to get over on him, and other issues that would give your average person a panic attack. Max speaks about a recent employee dispute in this meeting.
I've always had the best intention for people. I'm always trying to provide fair employment, pay people more money, wish them the best, make sacrifices to make sure that works out. And I did that, thoughtlessly, right? Unrealizing that sometimes people don't have the best intentions for me. I've realized that how that compares. All right, I'll take a stranger from the street and I'll think, how I could build a career for that person and how I could have the best interests in mind. Never realizing that everyone else doesn't give a about anybody else. And that, that was something that dawned on me recently, that just crossed my mind. Nonetheless, right, just so you would understand, when I wake, and some people also like that here, they do their thing, they're going to put their effort in, and they're going to, get their, that is present, right? I don't think, a guy like Mickey is waking up and thinking, how could I me over or something like that, right? But that's, that's a feeling. I start, you guys are working, you guys are doing business. How can I make your day pleasant, giving the complexities of this business?
All right, my name is Kirby, man. I'm from New York City, right here, all my life, and I do sales over here at TraxNYC. And basically, come in and do your thing, People coming in all day long, we taking care of them. Oh, I've been doing this for quite some time, It's an art, it's fun. You enjoy what you do, you make a lot of money too. Oh, so I'm certified by the Gemological Institute of America, GIA. They're the most respected diamond grading authority in the world, and I grade diamonds too. I had some family start me up, give me a little push. And then I went to GIA, got my certification, and came on board with this company. So when you come in, people coming in, they know what they're looking for. If not, we give them suggestions. You help them out, you take care of them, have them try it on, get a feel of it. And if they like it, we give them a good deal and they roll with it. So for consumers, when they're looking around, there's different clarities, different colors of diamond, and you don't want to get duped. You want to go to the right place. You want to make sure you get everything authentic. Right, these days they're doing a lot of enhancement in diamonds. They're clarity enhancing them or color treating them. And when you're certified, you kind of could see right through it, and you give the consumers the right thing. Once it's treated, say you go to reheat the metal, the diamond. If you go to size the ring, that heat treatment could mess it up and take it back to its original color. People are getting more knowledgeable about it. There's a lot of enhancements. There's color cleaning procedures or clarity enhancement procedures, and we don't deal with none of those diamonds, So when you buy a diamond from us, however it shines, that's how it's always going to shine.
But in all reality, it's extremely stressful when considering everything I've been through, because it's almost got to the point of paranoia. I have a fear, you know what I'm saying, that people are going to sit here and be jackals. I'm tired of sitting here giving somebody 100% and making sacrifices and having the best intentions, and then to sit here and figure out what their intentions are for me. We're here, that's left. We have to build a serious sales team. What do I want? I don't want to miss a beat. I want to absorb all the capital that could have been potentially there. And the other thing I deserve peace of mind. You have a peace of mind. People in here are laughing and giggling and having a fantastic time. Everyone has a peace mind. Because I will do everything I can to do the right thing. I wake up, I don't think, how can I do it for me? How could I be me, me, me? I think about what is the right thing to do. And I deserve a peace of mind in return. I have confidence in some of the people here. Long story short, guys, best of luck. We're going to have new space. You got talented people, and it's a shame. You know, he vouched for you often. He made sure that you got a raise when you needed it. He said, Pedro's a great dude. I wouldn't have thought he would have been good for the store. And he made fantastic strides, but he himself for one reason and one reason only. He has ego, and he has a delusion in his mind that he's greater than other people, that he's better than other people, when he's not. He's worse. And the other thing is, he didn't have the best intentions in mind. He acted like he did, but he constantly, I've seen it before, constantly waiting for an opportunity to overstep someone or a company they cannot overstep. It's just a delusion. Impossible. It was difficult to do years ago. It's even more difficult to do now. There's no way to do it. And he has to swallow that reality and deal with it. Other than the reality that I was preparing for him of wealth and happiness. But that's that. My intentions for the people here is to be successful, prosperous, free, and happy. Go find another employer that's going to tell you that. They want you to be slaves. And what I've also realized, some people have that mentality. They want them to be told this and created that and constricted in a variety of ways. They don't respect freedom and opportunity and liberty. They it up. That's one thing or another. Here, I'm trying my best to give you freedom, respect, opportunity, and every possible good thing that I could count from, heaven to earth. Right? That's what I want to do. That's what I wake up and I come up with. I don't look and say, oh, this is my lesser. You should do this. You do that. Hey, go. You know what I'm saying? I don't ask you to run and go get me coffee in the middle of the day or do some shit. I treat you with respect. That's not because I'm stupid or weak. That's because I'm treating you with respect. Not to be discounted or played with. Take the opportunity and run with it. Do the right thing. The bottom line is this. We're going to end up here with the right people and the right business and the right group. And we're going to do fantastically well and be fantastically successful. That's going to be the end result. I know what it's going to take to get there. And I do what I got to do, and I got to make things happen. And I'll do everything I can. I want you to be happy. What are we looking? Right now we have a team. It's Kirby, Georgie, and Pedro in the sales world. And then whoever Danny chooses to conscript from over here in whatever format that he does. To run this operation, you've got some trustworthy people that have never made me feel uncomfortable. Angela, Kirky, Tiffany, and the new girls as well, which I have confidence in.
I've been working here for a year and a half. I basically manage the inventory. I make sure that everything is accounted for. I open the store daily and make sure that everything is here, everything looks nice. A little bit of control in cost prices, dealing with our wholesalers. My specialty, what I work on, is engagement rings. So I'm always looking for different diamonds, different cuts. Last week or 2 weeks ago, somebody came to make a photo pendant for his mom. It was very special because he came at the last minute, but he wants a heart pendant with very specific diamonds. So I basically have to go around and find the stones, and we were able to make it that same day. You get to meet different people all the time, and every day you learn something different. Every day you have a new item, you grow all the time, and also the people that you get to meet here is really special. My major is in industrial engineer, so I didn't have much experience. I just knew somebody, and I see what kind of work they were doing here, so I was, at the beginning, it was a part-time job, but then with the time, I really fell in love with everything about jewelry and all the things that we do here. If you want to make your girl happy, just give her a nice diamond. For sure we'll be able to help you here, but yeah. I mean, it depends on the person, again, but yeah, I think that will make any girl happy. Like anytime I have a guy here asking for an engagement ring, it's basically what you like, you know, because some people ask for just a big diamond, especially like for example today I'm working in a simple setting, just the diamond to be the star of the ring. Some people like, you know, like little diamonds around design. So it's basically what makes you happy, what you like. It doesn't have to be something flashy. It doesn't have to be something super expensive, but you have to find what the girl is going to be happy with. It's a new challenge every day. You know, like we have different customers. You get to know different people. So that's the main thing, you know, like try to make the customer happy. Try to, you know, like get to their standards, you know, like meeting in the middle always. That satisfaction when you go out of your way and they live happy, that I think that's the main thing, you know, like we're building a brand, we are getting bigger all the time, and then what we want is a happy customer. Like I always tell my customers, it doesn't matter if you're spending $100 or $100,000. You always want to make them happy, and the fact that they live with a smile in their faces, that's what makes the work worth it, basically. In business, it's not only about what you sell, it's also about your name and how you treat everybody. Like in here, we treat everybody the same, so it doesn't matter how much you have to spend. It's just like you come to Trax and we treat you well. Don't matter where you come from or what are you looking for, we just want to make you happy.
Guess what? If tomorrow you found out that I contacted Karina and I decided that even though you have a certain hourly wage, I told the computer to calculate it slightly a dollar down every other hour, right? A scam. I could pull that scam. You guys ain't going to count your hours at the end of the week and multiply it by your hourly wage and do all that. You trust that I do what I'm supposed to be doing. So I could come up with a scam and tax $5, $10 out of every hour, day's wage here and there, out of every employee, and collect myself $1,000, $2,000 a month and rip you off. But if I was doing something like that, did you want to sit here and worry about that? Or if you caught me doing it one time, would you be happy? Or would you think, hey, he's me over on $1? Something's wrong with this person. He's going to try to do something else. How could I trust him? How could I work hard over here, put my faith into this business? This guy's robbing me for $1. What's going to happen to me tomorrow? Luckily, your egos are not that large, but we want to do this was we want to not miss a beat. We want to absorb as much capital. We want to find out who else is going to be involved in the store and move on with our lives and take one step closer to a happy, organized business that gives me the same peace of mind that some of the people here enjoy. People here work from home, and then they come in. Then they do this, then they do that. The store is stressful. You got to be there at a certain time. You got the jewelry, but it's also beautiful. You're outside. You know, you got the lights. You got this. You got air. You got space. Right? The upstairs is closed up upstairs, but they have the most fun because they don't have to deal with me or Danny, who have to actually run a business and make sure things are going correctly. They're having a lollygag, and they're going to be in for a rude awakening. Over here, these guys know what time it is. They're stuck with me. So that's the nature of it. There's pluses and minuses, but guess what? Everything I want to do is going to make your life better and to make sure that the point I prove is that this is the business to be in. TraxNYC Corp. It's going to pay you the most. It's going to give you the most freedom, the most respect, the most privileges, the most everything. Every box you could check, I will check. Because I'm not anybody else, I'm me. I'm going to handle my more and more, day by day, I realize who I am in contrast to others. What my philosophy is towards life and what it's always been versus what other people believe and think. Mediocrity or some shortcut or some bull. That's never been me. I want to do things to the highest caliber possible for the people here, right? And all I ask in return is a peace of mind that I deserve at this point in time, that I don't have to worry who is going somewhere to deliver a package or to do this or to do that, and if I'm getting over or someone is jealous and waiting to do this and do that and do this. All that. I don't want to deal with that. I don't deserve that. 17 years is enough of that. That's the end of it. So collect the capital, organize the business, be fruitful, be happy, be considerate. If you have a conflict, find a way to resolve it fairly, and don't piss and moan and to one another, and do things the right way, because conflict resolution is a big deal. Good luck, guys. I hope everything will be fantastically well, and I'm hoping that you're going to have a fantastic and ever more prosperous crew of people to work with every day, because that indeed is important. You want to have fun. You want to be around people that make you comfortable, that are reasonable, intelligent, honest, and trustworthy. That makes a day a lot better and a lot happier. So that's my intention for you. Any thoughts, any questions, any comments?
Keep working hard. Say like this we do every day.
All right. God bless you. Good luck. And that's that. Thank you for taking the time.
Okay, thank you.
I wasn't expecting an applause for that, but.
So Scott Disick is coming in this week. I reached out to his girlfriend, and I guess that she told Scott Disick that we reached out. So then he reached out to us, and then I kind of reached out back to him, and I was like, you know, Max, we have Scott reaching out to us, and I brought it to his attention. So I would say Scott Disick is a pretty big one.
You know, whenever we have high-profile celebrities rolling in like that, everyone has to be really tight, really on it, just to make sure, you know, we're presenting ourselves in the best way possible and making sure we're minimizing all the distractions from Max, just so he can focus and do whatever he needs to do. It's kind of electric to come into work and, you know, seeing celebrity presences or just feeling that energy of like something's about to happen. Though I will say that it's a pretty common thing at Trax to walk in and just have that sense of something dramatic is about to happen, for better or for worse. Usually for the better though, which is the great part about being here.
Alright, no. One of my assistants is sitting in my car.
Oh, it already is?
Yeah.
They fit nice. This one fits fantastic, right?
These are perfect fits. These are great stones. The way they were set was phenomenal. Each setting was perfectly paved. Can't find one flaw. Not one stone has come out on any side. You'll notice everything is perfectly done.
Yeah.
And I'm enjoying life.
You're hired.
Done. Way too big.
Even this is too big for you, bro.
What is this?
This is 9.
So I need
8.5.
That's a cute layering piece, though.
Yeah, it's dope.
It's very dope.
All right, we could do that.
Big boys that we've been talking about.
Yeah, these are these guys.
Can you cut it today?
Yeah.
This is a perfect piece. You know what? It's not too gaudy.
Yeah, no, it's exactly what it is.
It might look like you got a fucking women's like brick on it.
Yeah. It's not for you. It's not for you, bro. That's too much. This is classier than this, my main man.
Agreed. Dude, these bracelets,
I got
dinosaur of all dinosaurs. They were built way better back then. I swear.
You know, I have to market my business, and I had a market opportunity with a celebrity, which I didn't know who he was. He reached out to me, but I know the Kardashians, and these people have a lot of pull and, you know, a lot of prestige, and to work with one of them, I suppose, would be in the interest of business. We did that. Let's review some jewelry, all right? Let's start with, you get your camera. If we could, which camera are we rolling with? We're rolling with this gentleman over here. And so I could use this for my Instagram and like that. So let me just start with the camera. 3, 2, and I'm here with Scott. He's got a jewelry style that I really appreciate. He actually put me on to my brand new bracelet, believe it or not. He might be a better jeweler than me.
Not a better jeweler.
Right.
Maybe a better style.
Right.
I remember this invisible set princess bracelet from when I was in like high school.
Right.
And I hadn't seen them in years.
Right.
So I said, can you find them? And you found literally dead stock old bracelets that no one was using.
Right.
And they're great looking pieces for not abnormally expensive price.
Yeah, I don't really know too much about the situation. I mean, I know Max made him a couple rings, a really cool wedding band, and like a 2-row pinky. They've been going back and forth. He's been buying some things here and there, and finally had a chance to stop by the shop, do a quick video with Max, review some jewelry.
It's just, I find it remarkable that your jewelry taste is very similar to mine, and I'll describe exactly what this is. This ring, this bracelet, is like the iPhone of jewelry. Sleek, clean, no extra buttons, extra bull, you know what I'm saying? And that's really kind of the style that you're going for. And a combination, even though this is not princess cut, you could order a princess cut like this. Right? You could order.
It was nice like this. That's good.
Yeah, and and you like the quality of these stones? Now these are a true VS. Yeah, they're bordering on VVS, VVS2, VS1. Because why the not? You know what I'm saying? You're gonna wear.
And it's also nice that they're paved on the side, so any direction you see them, you'll see the stonework.
This is a bigger client, you know what I'm saying, for me. So I did what I like to call picture perfect performance, business performance. If I need to do something picture perfect, I will. Okay, what does that mean? That means a client was looking for something. He reached out to me with hesitance. I won his confidence 100%. He was in the palm of my hand. He didn't really know it, but he was, right? Whatever he needed, I was there. He wanted to chat, I was there. He wanted to get something going or find a piece of jewelry, I ran around, I made it happen. I upgraded the guy, I did everything I could, and I do that for a lot of clients. So what happened was this: he wanted a bracelet like this. The chances of me finding it are slim. However, somebody had a store in the Bronx, let's say. It had to close down. It didn't run out of business. The business was fantastic, but they had to skedaddle for one reason or another. I can't disclose that reason at the moment.
Can't be anything good.
It can't. It was good for us. Let's put it that way.
Great.
All right. The jewelry was sitting around in a hole in a wall, waiting for Scott to send me a message and say I want one. And I remembered, I think I saw it. And then when I brought it down here, I definitely 100%.
Your own piece before me.
Yeah.
You're like, Scott, I found something great for me, now I'll look for you.
Right. I popped it on my wrist. It slid on my wrist perfect. I didn't need to cut it. I didn't need to do none of that. And it was kind of meant to be because I've always wanted this when I was coming up in the jewelry business, 06, 07. Right. I couldn't afford it for myself. I sold a couple. You
never took one home.
It made a couple of dollars on top. Yeah, I didn't take one home. And listen, back then these were $15,000, $16,000, bro. Guess what? This is an 18-karat gold bracelet, bro. There's not a lot of people who could perform on a business service level that I can. And sure, if I'm a waiter at a restaurant, you know what I'm saying? I'm a waiter at a restaurant. There's my client. They want a little lemon on the side. They want this. They want that. They want the wine list read to them. They want to try. I'll make it perfect. I'll make sure everything comes out of the kitchen on time. I'll make sure everything is perfect. I'll make sure your glass and your this and your dishes are spotless and clean. I'll do it all. You know what I'm saying? Are you walking out of here with a piece? You're thinking, or
why not?
I think yeah, right. You didn't come all the way out here for nothing.
No.
This.
I think that's the piece is nice. I mean, that seems to be the classiest. Do I like this? Yes. But it's probably just too strong of a size.
And let me tell you, the quality on that one is a little bit higher.
It looks a little.
Yeah, sometimes it's the yellow that makes things appear that way.
It's pretty nice, I gotta tell you.
You know, we'd be the only two guys left with these pieces.
Blood brothers, but with diamonds.
Right.
Blood
Yeah. More or less. Right. Call it a friendship bracelet, all right? I think that's a diamond friendship bracelet, right? You know what I'm saying? We got the.
And I heard they say friendship bracelets are, they get for free, so it's nice.
Yeah, so you're gonna gift this one to me.
I already did.
Exactly. You just didn't send the wire yet.
I sent you the bracelet.
There you go.
I sent the wire
All right. Oh, that's fantastic. So that's that. All right, you got pointers, you got jewelry. We got to meet Scott finally. We appreciate his business.
I appreciate yours and the kind and the honesty. And it's truthfully super easy to buy through you, and I appreciate that.
All right, well that's fantastic. I'm sure that means a lot to the people out there, and in and of itself, just you saying that means that I might owe you a free piece. Who knows, right? Because I felt the dollar signs hit as soon as you said I'm easy to deal with and I could get you any piece of jewelry.
But that'd be the right thing to do.
That's
But
true.
up to you.
Yeah, that's 100%. Perhaps, all right, we'll figure something out. I showed him 2 bracelets which he fell in love with, right? This one here, one of the similar to this one, and another one. He took it upon himself to take both instead of one. We were going to work out the deal for one. He said, oh, you take both. And I'm like, take both. You know, I'm trying to be courteous. He's a celebrity. He's bigger. He's this. He's that. I'm like, listen, Scott, you know, we never really discussed that. He's like, listen, I drove 4 hours from the Hamptons to see you. He saw every jeweler up and down this block and got as much free shit as possible and looked me dead in the eyes and said, I came here to see you. To lie to me to sneak a fucking bracelet out of my fucking business. So we're setting up for Scott. I mean, he played a dirty fucking game with me. He dictated the terms of business disrespectfully, and he thought I was a fucking jewelry butler, but I wasn't. He thought he was playing a game with me. I'll teach you. I'll teach about the game. I'll teach how to play it. I'll teach you what's going on. I'll teach business because people want to learn, and a sucker like Scott Disick needs to be fucking humbled. He fucking had a different side of me. I'm running around, Scott, dinosaur eggs, bracelets, what do you need? What do you want? What do you this? What do you that? And he took that for granted and took advantage of a nice guy. Think, Scott, how nice I was. Now flip it upside down. What do you see? You fucking stupid fuck. I'll show you what it is. Scott DMs me 2 pieces for a post. Right? He wants 2 rings for a post. He DMs me. I don't know I don't watch fucking TV, let alone watch this fucking bitch. Or, you know what I'm saying? This girl's getting the pass. She did the same thing. It's all about promo. It's all about this. He wanted this. He wanted that. He took it all. I told him what was up. Hey, listen, help me out, so on and so forth. I'll give you guys a follow-up video to show you what it was, to give you all the details, all the DMs. He reached out to me. He wanted something. He got it, and he f***ed with me. He took the shit. He blocked it. He didn't like the way you're talking to me. You're down. I gave him all the shit he wanted. He left to the fucking Hamptons. He promised he was going to do something. He didn't want to fucking do it, right? Because this dickhead thinks I'm going to fall for it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You think I never heard a yeah, yeah, yeah for 17 fucking years? And this dumb Sarah Snyder wanted this, but it. You know, you got to market a business. You market a business. You do your thing. These are amazing, beautiful people. Fantastic to do business. Kush Poppy. I don't want to get them in this video. So that's that, right? Because they don't deserve that. They deserve respect. So here's what it is. You got a card over here, right? This is the naughty list. It's a really hard list. You know, somebody who works here called it the naughty list. Hard list, okay? You got one card right here. Get them the out of here already. Right? Then you have somebody along the lines of Snyder. She took a bracelet. She didn't want to do the promo. I think she's wearing it in this picture. She's wearing our pendant in this picture as well. Doesn't want to do it. And then you got this fucking lowlife scum, Scott Disick. Scott, all right, I had my basic stamp for what he called. I guess you're going to get the basic stamp. Keep fucking playing with me, bitch. I'm not fucking around with you. You think this is? I'm going to run around for Scott. This motherfucker Scott's running up and down the Diamond District with every jeweler collecting all the jewelry. Bro, you want an iced out fucking bracelet? Buy it! You fucking bitch. Or if you're going to do promo, make sure you know how to do business. This ain't the fucking Hollywood. It's the Diamond District, you fucking bitch. The guy played with me, bro. He really did. He thought he was the man.
Yo, this is what you gotta start doing, bro. Anytime you do anything with anybody, you gotta ask them, son. You gotta just holler at the end, you know, like.
Why? What would you have said in this situation?
What'd you say?
What would you have told me in this situation with this dude?
I'm saying I don't know him, so I don't know. But I'm
Yeah,
just
man,
saying
listen,
that
bro.
you want certain shit from people, you gotta.
This guy Scott he tried to call me. He's almost begging me. Anyway, man, I need some rest, bro. I'll catch you in a little bit. Where you flying to?
No, hold on. Look, this is what we need. This is what we need. This doesn't stop. What we need, I need 120 and 1:30.
All right, I got you. We'll work on it. I'm tired for today. I'm taking the rest of the day off. Do you
Listen,
mind?
but I'm coming next week, and we're gonna handle that,
All right. I'll talk to you next week, bro.
I don't need you.
It'll never happen. It'll never happen. Don't worry about it, bro. All right. I'll talk to you later, bro. Peace. Erica wants 4 tennis bracelets, I remembered. Let's see if we can get some more castings like the ones we had. And what's the status on the chains, I just remembered, for the baseball players?
Yeah, so this was one I haven't bring down, and there's like 3 more coming out today, just later.
Okay, all right. We'll work that out later, bro.
Yeah. But they're coming out soon.
All right, okay. So Erica, let's order some bracelets. Let's find some bracelet castings over there, and we'll tell her what it is right now.
Okay.
I got you, Erica. I'm working on it right now. I had a crazy day. You want to laugh, you can go watch my latest video. But we got 4 tennises. I'm going to make them in dope ones, and if you like them, we'll do the transaction ASAP, all right? I'm on it, and I'm on the chains. I'll update you soon. We got to loop the chains through the back the way she wants it. And we got to maybe even make the letters.
She likes it like that?
Yeah, we got to maybe make the letters like this as well. Find something, a cool style for her.
Okay.
Right? And all 3, she's got it. Yeah, she's got a deposit on that, and we got to find out what's the story with the baseball players too.
3 more coming out today. I haven't said so.
Okay, all right. We'll set that up, and Monday we'll get that to the baseball players, and that's it. This motherfucker Scott's trying to do a FaceTime video, bro, over here. Let's call him back real quick.
You said you wanted a swipe up. I said no problem.
Yeah.
But you then thought that was a post on the
Brother, you shouldn't have blocked me. That was a big mistake. It's too late. There's no going back now, Scott. It's over, bro. All right. I threw everything I have into this business. In Azerbaijan, I lived in a concrete cave, essentially, in a Soviet block. I came here, I lived in an apartment in Queens, and moved into another one. I have an apartment in Queens, I stayed there, I threw everything, my money in this business. Here's this lowlife who's had everything handed to him his whole life, trying to steal from me. Lie to my face. All right, well, don't worry about it. Everything is fine. My brother, you blocked me, dude. I woke up in the morning, I told you just leave it up, and you took those stories down. I don't want to hear your f***ing mouth. Shut the f*** up, bro.
Oh my.